Hi, everyone. My name is Teresa Carr, and I'm a BCBA at Professional Therapy Associates. Today, our student analysts will be doing a parent training series on various stages of play. Our first person up will be Devin.
Hi, my name is Devin Welsh. I'm a student analyst at PTA, and I will be going over independent play. So what is independent play? Independent play is when a child is able to play with the toys that are age appropriate in the correct manner by themselves without peers or adults assisting or interacting. This could include rolling cars on a track or mat, playing with Play-Doh appropriately, imaginative play with dolls and figurines, structuring Legos or blocks, using play sets such as doll houses, workbenches, kitchens, etc. Different forms of play are cause and effect. When a child interacts with a toy, such as pressing a button and it causes an effect like a light or sound, or something that pops up and allows the child a sense of control. There's also functional play, where a child plays with a toy in a way that it's meant to be played with. There's also exploratory play, allowing the client to play freely and explore the toy for themselves to see how it works. We also have construction play, which when a child has an end goal, finishing a puzzle, building a sculpture with blocks. There's physical play when a child engages in exercise like running, jumping, climbing inside or outside. It helps build gross motor skills. There's pretend play when a child uses imaginary play skills to play, assist with creativity and social skills. So, how do we teach these skills? To teach these skills, the instructor should observe the client in a natural place and see what play skills they already have. Then test some play skills by providing toys that are age appropriate for the client and see if they engage with how the toys are intended to be played with. Once seeing what the client's skills and deficits are, the next step is to find toys that are age appropriate for the client and come up with procedures to teach them. The use of assisting the child with these skills, from full physical assistance to modeling, will be used. We're going to start by teaching the client how to stack a block on top of one another. Over time, continue to add numbers of blocks to be stacked. Once the child is able to piece together multiple blocks, it's time to add in different shapes and sizes. Here's when you can provide a picture for the client to copy. Start by placing your hand over theirs and guide them to how the block should be placed. Over time, you will move your hand to their elbow and assist. Then you'll have a model of what to do and have them copy. After, you will point to where the pieces go until the client can do so independently. Eventually, the picture will be faded away and the client will know how to build with blocks efficiently and independently. When teaching these skills, we want to help the child in a natural environment, such as a gym or a playroom. The person who is teaching the skills will also want to teach in a different setting or rooms and with different people around them. So this helps the child learn the skills naturally and not just in one place or with one person.
Hi, my name is Miranda Wells, and I'm a student analyst at PTA. I'm going to be talking about social play and social behaviors. So we're going to be talking about what social play is, the different forms of play, what it'll look like, how to teach play skills, what social behavior is, what it's going to look like, how to teach it, and then overall generalization. What is social play? Social play is a collaborative interaction of peers during play. Social play is important as it encourages children to lead and support their teammates, develop opportunities to share, take turns, and learn to show respect for others. It also encourages emotional development, self-regulation, and following norms, and paying attention to certain feelings such as anticipation or frustration. There are 6 forms of social play. So the different forms of play are unoccupied play, which would be from birth to 3 months, solitary play, which is birth to 2 years, onlooker play, which is at 2 years, parallel play ranges from 2 to 3 years, associative play between 3 and 5 years, and then cooperative play between 4 and 5 years. So, unoccupied play is when infants randomly will move their bodies, make sounds, and observe their surroundings. Their observations allow for them to experience and play with the world through their newly developing sense. Solitary play is while playing alone, the children will learn to keep themselves entertained, gain a sense of independence, and develop fine and gross motor skills. It's not uncommon that children enjoy their time alone and are not interested in playing with others. Toys such as blocks, stuffed animals, sensory items, and books are helpful during this stage. Onlooker play is when children will simply observe other children and adults without partaking in play themselves. They can develop imitation and copying skills during this. This state builds the framework of how to interact with others and gain a sense of confidence to participate with others. Parallel play is when children will continue to play on their own, but are now playing beside other children with similar toys. Playing beside other children allows new ideas for how to play with a toy, which builds connections with others. Playing in close proximity to other children with the same or similar toys. Associative play is when children begin to learn how to play with others, share toys, and engage in shared activities with others. This stage allows for children to develop problem-solving skills, new language skills, and skills for turn-taking. Cooperative play is when children engage in play with other children using the skills they've learned from the previous stages. This is when children begin to make friendships. It is common that children will have increased conflict and disagreement. Parents can help their children by providing games with rules, turn-taking, and lots of communication with feedback. So how to teach play skills. To teach appropriate play skills, engaging in regular play activities with the child is necessary. Teaching your child to tolerate adults and others in their space, a selection of play activities is important. If a child doesn't find it fun, they won't want to do it. Model and show the child new and different things to do with different types of toys. Follow the child's lead and copy what they do with a toy and play in different places. In the playroom, on the floor, at the table, outside on a playground, or even in the grass. Board games, these teach child to play games that they might not know, not always be the winner in, where they can learn accepting losing and sportsmanship. A reminder, don't forget to praise the child's playtime. Offer open-ended toys, simple toys that allow for the most creativity and imagination. Lead by example and schedule play dates. Practice makes perfect. What is social behavior? Social behavior is the cooperation between groups of individuals. This includes basic conversation, play, community, culture, acceptance and tolerance, and social norms. How to teach appropriate social behavior. Modeling manners. Lead by example. Setting a positive attitude will set the behavior between students. Students need to learn how to appropriately interact with one another. Assign classroom jobs. Assigning classroom jobs to students provides them the ability to learn responsibility, teamwork, and leadership. Jobs such as taking attendance, line leader, and handing out papers can highlight a student just enough to build confidence. Rotating these jobs allows for each student to have the opportunity to participate. Role play social situations. Provides the students with opportunities to learn and practice their social skills. It also provides scenarios for students to act and offer feedback. Large and small group activities. Group activities allow for students to practice teamwork, goal setting, and responsibility when they need to uphold assigned roles within the group, but also allows for more quieter students to connect with others. It appeals to both introverts and extroverts. Social play and social behavior generalization. Social skills can be taught across various settings. Social skills can be used in the classroom, at home with siblings or friends, at recess, at sports practices, etc. Fostering independence and problem-solving skills in other circumstances and situations when disagreements and conflicts occur. When teaching and promoting generalization, teaching with numerous examples, varying instructions, teaching across settings and people, and most importantly, remember that learning occurs 24 hours a day.
Hi, my name is Alana Morgan, and I'm a student analyst at PTA, and I will be talking about peer play. Some of the objectives that we'll be going over is what is peer play, different forms of play, what does it look like, how to teach it, and overall generalization. Peer play involves two or more children of similar ages playing together. Play is pro-social and evolves as the child progresses through infancy and childhood. Whether organized games or imaginative play, kids will learn cooperation, negotiation, problem solving, and empathy. Peer play impacts different aspects of a child's growth, such as cognitive development, physical development, emotional development, and social development. Social skills. Children learn to communicate, share, cooperate, and negotiate with others. An example is playing a board game and learning to wait their turn. Emotional understanding. Understanding their own and others' emotions. An example is pretending to play doctor or tea party, acting out various emotions. Physical development. Peer play involves movement and developing motor skills, such as playing tag. And cognitive skills. Rule making, planning, and memory are all used to help build cognitive development, such as hide and seek, trying to remember hiding spots and planning for the next round. Different forms of play. Unoccupied, solitary play, onlooker play, parallel play, associative play, and cooperative play. What do these forms of play look like? Unoccupied play. Newborns from 1 to 3 months will participate in this form of play. It is their first attempt to learn about the world, observing their surroundings and make random body movements. This form of play might not look like an actual playing, but it sets the stage for future development. We encourage this form of play by lying with them on a playmat. Solitary play, from birth to 2 years old. Children do not pay much attention to playmates when in a social setting. When children engage in solo play, they are also learning about their surroundings, building confidence and independence while also practicing creativity. We encourage this form of play by giving the child different range of push toys, drawing tools, stuffed animals, books, and even musical instruments. Onlooker play, 2 years old. This form involves watching over other players playing but not participating. Some parents might feel a little uneasy about this form of play. Onlooker play is easy to incorporate into your daily life. Let your toddler watch you complete interesting tasks like solving a puzzle or even playing an instrument. Parallel play. When a group of toddlers are playing side by side but not together, we see this form of play around the ages 2 to 3. Children might use the same toys but will not directly interact with their peers. To encourage this form of play, we want to provide toys and activities for children to be able to engage in parallel play. At this age, toddlers are not fond of sharing, so if applicable, offer multiple of the same toys and demonstrate how to use the items. Associative play. Ages 3 or 4. Children become more interested in the actions of others. During this form of play, they will begin engaging with their peers while playing, but still doing things on their own. Associative play helps with social skills, cooperation, language, problem solving, and conflict resolution. To encourage this form of play, we want to make sure our child is in a regularly social setting with peers such as daycare, playdates, and preschool. Cooperative play, ages 4 to 5 years old, is when they start finally playing with each other. They will begin practicing skills they have gained through other stages of play. Some ways to encourage this form of play is having them being involved in family games and other activities such as building forts and organizing toys. What does this peer play look like? Peer play is critical for child development. Involving children with people outside of the family will help them explore social dynamics and learn vital interpersonal skills. Parallel and cooperative play are two of the many different types of peer play that offer unique benefits for children. Playing in preschool is a great example of peer play. Throughout their day, they are engaging with their peers by sharing, taking turns, and working together.
Okay, so this concludes our various stages of play presented by our student analysts. I want to thank everybody for coming on and hearing about the different forms of play. We hope this helps you guys with your child. If you do need more help or support, please reach out to your BCBA.